Dear friends and fellow pigsters, the live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. And if you're a fan of elevator music, well, you're in luck, because you could expect about 10 minutes of it. I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Hey there friends and fellow pigsters, the live stream is coming right up, so you guys should sit down, kick back, maybe grab a cold one and enjoy the wait. I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what Piggy says when he goes live. Feedback loop, feedback loop, feedback loop, feedback loop. I see that. I see it. Ooh, ooh. That audio though. I think that's too. Oh no, no, okay. I think it's hot. I think it's hot. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Is this the first time? This is the first time I don't have any fucking issues starting the stream. Hey there. Hey there, welcome. Welcome to a little bit of a hot live stream. It's Sunday. It's not 9 p.m. It's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. because I figured, hey, you know what? Game of Thrones is on. Game of Thrones is on. I think, I don't know how long the episodes are. It's 55 minutes, I think, last time I heard. And I was in direct competition with that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take Game of Thrones. I don't want to take more virginity away from people than necessary. So that's, unfortunately, something that I made my mind up, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it, even though it's still on. It doesn't matter. Wow. Okay. Said me. Why not leg cam? Because I'm not gonna put another camera at my foot, unfortunately, right now. It's less swollen. It's less swollen. To TBH. It's less swollen to BH. What else? Yeah, so today I thought I'd do a little bit of a hot live stream because it's Sunday. As you guys may know from my hot schedule, every Wednesday and every Sunday I do a little bit of a hot live stream. Kick it back with the PigCake community here. We're all here. I think we're queer for the most part. It really depends on it. But you know what? It's 2019. That's acceptable, right? Those are things that you could do it. To all the mothers on the stream, happy Mother's Day, Lindsay Harvey, with a legitimately serious post. A rarity among the PigCake community. A rarity. Usually it's a bunch of dick references, a bunch of references to some odd feature of my character. Notch Top 3232, Pig the Butcher. Now what I want to know, is that your account, Top Notch? Is this you somehow on a break from cutting meat, or is this another imitator? I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It could be anything at this point. Honestly, I'm of the impression here that Butcher the Pig is not just one individual. It's a multitude of individuals. Crown Magic says, I birthed 3 sons all by myself. Is the female 4% of your demographic all mothers? They have to be. It probably is definitely mothers on mothers on their kids' accounts, I feel. That's the only thing that makes sense, because no female is going to want to watch this, unironically. That's an awful thing to do. Could you imagine? Somehow. Why? Why? Asshole. Jesus. You know it's great. It's like they know, hey, it's 10 o'clock. This is a delayed stream, but I'm still gonna text you now because I'm aware of this. But I bet you Katrina watches your channel. She's not a woman. She's not a woman. She doesn't count. She doesn't count. My seventh kid wants to do card tricks, so now I pointed them to you. Oh, geesh. You know, that was another thing. I remember getting a couple emails from parents telling me like, "Oh, there was one in particular recently, but that was acceptable." But I'm here. Stop crying. But it's like, hey man, do they have PigCake hoodies and anything less than do they have PigCake hoodies and like kid medium? And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't let your kid watch my shit. Like, let's be honest here. Like, they're gonna be saying some stuff the next day at school if they decide to copy the pattern. But I've tamed it. I've tamed it. I put a little bit of a video from the vault on yesterday. I put a little bit of a hot video from the vault. I have probably 30 to 40 videos that I haven't released yet that are in the vaults. So from I want to say October 2017, I probably still have a lot. And that's an estimate. I haven't counted them, but I have a bunch of videos that I've never uploaded for one reason or another. But I'll put them out from time to time. I feel like I want to drain the swamp as the oh shit. Get off your ass and edit the Todor collaboration. Fucking A, man. That should be from 2 homes ago. Yeah, you're right. Well no, 2017 is the last one before this one. And then I think 2018. I think is roughly no 20. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's gonna be one place because the old videos were from that OG location where the card seeds. That's the first locale. But yeah. And what I love too is like, wow, man, how'd you get that table back? You people don't seem to understand. I feel it's either some sort of meme, it's either a joke, or the comments are genuine. And that the white table is over there. It's over there at that house or that particular location. Sucks he stopped posting. Yeah, I haven't. He hasn't posted in a bit. He hasn't posted in a bit, which does kind of suck. But I still have the video every day on my desktop. I look at it. I'm like, I should do this video. Uh, I'll steal it back. Why are we a bunch of virgins? We literally have magic fingers. Yeah, but here's the thing: magic fingers don't translate to females. These right here, these bad boys, don't translate to females. Did you notice what I did, by the way? There's no auto settings. Look at this. There's no auto settings. It's so I have it set on one, so it's adding to the production value here at least. Even though it's getting compressed and probably shot out to you guys at 360p. Rip James Charles. I didn't know much about James Charles until recently. I just saw it that it was the annoying lady boy that kept popping up on the feed every once in a while and showed up on trending. Very annoying. Very annoying. But I guess PewDiePie had a good video today, um, talking about both sides of the incident, not knowing necessarily what's going on with him, but also what on the female that kind of called him out. There's a whole bunch of back and forth, but it's unnecessary drama. See, you think that magic has a level of virginity. You have to understand there's levels of virginities for all different aspects of YouTube life. So you have vlog virginity, you have makeup virginity, you have, oh man, you have a lot of hot virginity. I feel like the Canon T6i was a part of the lore of it now focusing and adding a triggered pig cake. Man, you're gonna make me feel bad about getting rid of it. I felt so bad, but it was good. It was a female of of color that I gave that she sold it. I mean, sorry, I sold it to her, and she was very ecstatic about it. So I was kind of happy that I was going somewhere that is gonna get used correctly. But man, that's a hot one. That was parting ways with that was definitely rough. Uh, Everyone mocks apology videos, but is there even a right way to do it? Yeah, it doesn't. If you have to apologize for something, it's you did something wrong, right? It's insinuating that you did something incorrect. which means that there's really no way to do it other than just doing it. Be humble, be apologetic, and move on. I think that if you make it too much, too many times, you see these apology videos. One that's great that happened recently is this guy named Austin Jones. I think he was not. I think Austin Jones. He was a YouTuber that he did covers. He did covers of songs, and he ended up having a 10-year prison sentence dropped on him. I think maybe a week and a half ago because he would ask underage girls to twerk for him. It's disgusting, but he was one of those that did an apology video, and he did all the tropes. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I was doing. I was just not in my I was not in my right mind. My dad left me when I was younger, and he hit all the stuff. All the generic tropes of that. But I just found that really funny. White table. I was subbed when he had the black table. This is the black table. This was the OG black. Actually, no, no, no. The OG black table was actually a coffee table. But I wrecked the shit out of it. I broke it. And then this one was the other one that kind of made up for it. So then this is kind of the second tier black table, person of color. And then I think it was only people that watch the streams that know the stain on that fucking thing. Uh, wow, dude. You are an ass. Damn, dude. Case in point, nobody knew apart from the people that watched the stream that the table was yellow because of the it was shitty flash paper I was testing. It was a flash paper from Asia that I was testing, and I never released the video. See, that's another piggy vault. I did a little bit of a hot comparison video, testing a bunch of stuff, but instead, like an asshole, like an asshole, I never dropped the video. And that's the OG. You could tell how old the video is depending on the ring. If I have a ring that's thin, like a really thin girl ring, that's a video I would say pre February 2017. So if you see this ring, you know that it's post February 2017. And if you see me having issues with autofocus, um, I don't even know. I don't even know when I replaced it. But I love that immediately when I replaced it, I think one of the first comments is like, "Damn, this looks good," which is just fucking hysterical. Do you like Earl Nelson? Earl Nelson's he's cool. He's cool. I thought you meant Chad Nelson for a second with the move that everyone fucking does. This shit. This shit. I could barely do it. I could barely do it, but it's an awful move. Oh, fuck, I killed it. It's an awful move. That shit? Ugh. Ugh. I thought you meant him. But I like Earl Nelson. He has a couple different, a little bit of a hot books. Satchel, the sweet voice. It's Satchel's real voice is like seeing my face. It's like it's not a good thing. You don't want to have, you don't want that. What's this? Bro, whatever. Would have been my treat, bitch. How long has this been going on? For 13 minutes. 13 hot minutes. Everyone give PigCake $20 on Patreon. The academies are great. I agree. But you're a pile of gay. That depends on the day. That definitely depends on the day. Depends on that. But I put that video on Saturday. The video coming up for Tuesday. I'll tell you the title. One thing that I've been trying to do, I have a notebook. This isn't something I've done for a while, but I the way I've also had a video planned forever on how to use Evernote for Magic and how to use these note applications, but I've never done it. I haven't done it because I've been a piece of shit. But one thing that I want to start doing, getting the habit, is writing again. So I used to have notebooks very much like this. These are little notebooks that I would have pretty much filled with end-to-end ideas on different stuff. I have them. There's a little cabinet over there, like not a cabinet, a little stoop, a little whatever the fuck you want to call it. I have like maybe 4 or 5 of these notebooks filled from pretty much I would say back to front, entirely with just ideas, tricks, lists of here's how deep my virginity goes, with lists of tricks in certain situations. So it's like, okay, so let's say you have a coin in your pocket. Here's a trick. Here's a list of tricks you could do with that situation. You have a thumb tip in your pocket. Here are things you could do in that situation. There's a napkin around. Here's a list of stuff. So I would have a bunch of lists in that part, in like notebooks. That's one thing that I found myself doing. Here I'm just writing video ideas and shot ideas, but the one for Tuesday is I'll just tell you the title. It's Your Double Lift Sucks. So that's gonna be the title for Tuesday's video. Your double lift sucks, fucking wiener. I can't write fucking wiener, but you could assume if you see it, know that I wrote that I intended for it to say your sucks top notch dick. Hey, you spick ass bitch. Want you relying to my I don't know who your girlfriend is here, bro. I don't know who your is your girlfriend Satchel, the jelly Tim Jellyman, top notch 2323. Oh, you are okay. That's fucking disgusting. But speaking of notebooks, here's an interesting, serious idea you could get into when you're talking about magic. Um, and before we before we get into absolute chaos with which is what these streams usually get into, just to kind of summarize that Evernote video, whether you're gonna write it on something like paper or whether or not you're gonna write it in something like Evernote or something that syncs with a bunch of shit. It's me, dumb shit. Do you not remember me? Well, that's I. It says Ali. Um, I imagine that if this is who I think it is, then not only Top Notch has regretted or not regretted, kind of reverted back to bestiality and fucking lambs. Case in point, whether you're gonna write it in a notebook like something like paper, or you're gonna write it in something like a syncing app, write it as detailed as possible. Do that. Do that. Even though it's enhancing and increasing your virginity, even though it's adding to the fact that your mom just wants to tell you that you're adopted and that you were yeah, Ali, I hope you got an oh, damn, dude. Tim Jellyman fucking killing it with these comments here, bro. I was about to say abortion. Your mom tells you that you're the one that got away. One thing you definitely want to do is you want to write as accurately as possible. So you want to write as detailed and as accurately as possible. You don't want to write just the method. You don't want to write just, you want to write the effect, you want to write the method, you want to write the props, you want to write the script, everything. Take the time to do that so that when you inevitably go back and you look through your notes, it's not just going to be like, oh, here's the name of a trick that I thought was cool. What the hell is a Tyrannosaurus card trick? What the fuck? Mom, mom, what's the Tyrannosaurus card trick? What is it? And then she's going to say, this is why I should have left you outside, you adopted piece of shit. You don't even have any features on your person that resemble me. Have you never even questioned that? You illiterate, unintelligent fuck. That's what my mom would tell me. But so that's one of the things that you have to do, which is my advice from learning from these mistakes. It's my advice from making these mistakes. Rather, you want to write it. You want to make sure that you write everything as detailed as possible. If you're gonna do it in paper, obviously have backups. So do the little bit of a hot picture of it. If you're gonna do it in Evernote or Apple Notes or one of these other many, which is great because they sync, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Yeah, we gotta go soon. Oh, because you're saving your alpaca whose kidneys has failed. Happy Mother's Day. Well, happy Mother's Day to you guys. Hopefully that alpaca makes it through, dog. Hopefully it makes it fucking through. I believe in you and your ability to save fucking alpacas. All right, don't fuck the alpaca, but save it. Save it. I feel like Alex be serious. I feel I feel like definitely. I would not doubt that considering the Instagram videos I've seen of actual lambs. It's not like it's a meme. What's this? You would yes. Yes, bro. Cause you would probably like it, ho. That's how I talk to females. I call them hoes. I call them bros and bitches. Her name is Orabanda. It's not a meme. It's a tragedy. That's phenomenal. Benjamin Torres says, I have a doc on Google with a link for every trick I've learned and the explanations of tricks I've made. Level 200 virgin. Benjamin Torres, I have to give you a round of applause for superseding my virginity. I can't clap louder because I live I live next to old people. I live next to old people, so unfortunately I can't be much louder. But that's a good one. That's a good one. I like Google Docs, but I like a more notebook based system just because you could just easily flip through and you're like, oh, that notebook. Okay, that's a cool notebook. All right. Let me just go to my magic notebook. You could split it up by card tricks. You could split it up by genre. So you have a card trick notebook, you have a coin trick notebook. So you could definitely do it that way. I figured out, I think I figured it out. Top notch equals Daniel. Stefan equals Butcher. Satchel equals Piggy. And oh yeah, I'm Lucas Gilmore. You know, I figured that from the caps. I figured that from the all caps, dude. That's what I figured, dog. Can you fool Penn and Teller? Be honest, probably. I don't see why that's a hard thing to do if you put your mind to it. I don't know how to. We got Daniel and Stefan chiming in. I'd have to really consider, what it is that I'd have to do study some film, as the football players like to say. The POCs, as they like to say, study film of Penn and Teller, what works, what doesn't work. Try to compile a trick, which pretty much plays on all those things that they look for, and then try to do it that way. You gotta understand, these guys are fucking ridiculous when it comes to their knowledge base of magic. So it's not like a walk in the park, but I'm sure you could exploit some things and fuck them up. Dad, why haven't you been home in years? I'm not your fucking father, all right? And you have no fucking proof that I'm your fucking father. Jesus fuck, sorry. Oh, every time I get accused like that, my black comes out. My my inner black comes out. You should use my videos to show what happens when magicians have sex. I think that's on the Squeeze 69, which is your red tube. Red tube, is that a thing? Do you think Jay Sankey actually fooled Penn and Teller? I don't even know. I don't think so. I think that it was just a whole litany of confusion on both parties here. Listen, we did the DNA test. We know it's you. I'm tired of hearing it. Well, let me ask you something. How'd you get my DNA, bitch? There's no way. All right, I don't leave DNA anywhere. I clean up all my pubes. There's no way you could have gotten any DNA from spoons that I use. I bring my own spoons to all the restaurants that I go to. So what the fuck, dude? Come on, bro. We'll see you next week for Father's Day, Pig Dad. Jesus. Jesus. Here's how I also know that it's you, Lucas, because notch top 3-2, there's like a space there. Top notch 3-2-3-2, there's no space. Do you see that? Hey, notch top, fuck you. Because he wanked you off in a Denny's. I don't know what's going on. Boom DNA. What? Huh? I found you in your fucking bed and I swabbed your mouth. Jesus fuck. This is just delegated itself to just a garbage stream. Jesus, why? Why am I getting messages? Why am I why? He does bring he does bring his only utensils, all his own utensils. Yeah, I bring it. Some if I'm at Denny's, for example, if I'm at IHOP, if I'm at the Chuck E. Cheese, I'll bring in my own plastic. I'll reach in and take my plastic, and then come in there and then eat it myself, and then carry my plastic. Um, because you're an attractive pig who is popular in rural Vietnam. Jesus, I don't know why I sounded like a absolute inbred reading that. But am I popular in rural Vietnam? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm glad to be popular in rural Vietnam. I'd rather be popular in rural Vietnam circa 1971, right? That would have been interesting. That would have. I want to ask Xavier how he does this, where he presses a button and it zooms in. Like I wanna I want to do that, even though it's just gonna be zooming into my face. I think so. That's the or not my face, my chest. My face. Oh boy. Any plans for magic videos? Oh, any for more videos on magic theory? Deadass love me some theory. Well, the Tuesday one is gonna be more theory based. It's why your double lift sucks. It's why your double lift. It's why your double lift sucks right here. One of these that I see way too much. I see that way too much. Look at my double lift. Look at my double lift. That's gonna be Tuesday's video, which is pretty much um, mostly theory, I guess. Uh, Probably wouldn't. It wouldn't. Jesus Christ. My name was previously Alex Lightwood. Watch my videos. I don't know why you changing things up, bro. Why are you changing things up? Are you that's very butchery of you. That's very butchery of you. Well, just one thing, just from the video that I guess I'm gonna talk about is the one thing that I could tell immediately with your double. People tend to hold it. They want to hold it all the way. They want to hold it like this all the way, which makes no fucking sense. And that just comes from, I guess, lack of trusting the card to fall and actually fall as it's supposed to. Top notch, Nibba, tell her happy birthday or no pay. Oh shit. Hold on. Who am I telling happy birthday, bro? Who am I telling happy birthday, dog? Am I telling Lamb happy birthday? Am I telling what would be the nickname for your mom? Like I don't know what the nickname for your mother would be. Top notch. Mrs. Ty, Miss Ty. Boy, who you think? It's your birthday, dude? Fucking what? On what, May fucking 12th, dude? Damn, do the math. Do the math. Your parents banged 9 months ago, approximately. So that's how you could. I'm what, April. I'm April, which means that somebody do the math. I don't even. I forgot the math. It might have been what. I want to say September, and probably in honor of the gracious holiday. I don't know what I'm saying. I have an awesome double lift. I sent you a video of it once. I want to die remembering it. Later, Dad. See you in another 8 years. Well, you take care, and I'm not your fucking father. All right. I'm not your fucking father. July. That makes me feel a little bit more. If it's July, that makes me feel a little bit better because then it's like America's holiday. You know, so it's like they were my mom and my actually no, I don't have a father, so I don't even know how I came to this earth. I spent today working on the push-off double lift. Says JT, sub JT. That's a hard one, honestly. That's the same thing my mom tells me, but that's I can't even. Let me see if I could do that. Let me see if I could do that. Hold up. Oof. Nope. Yeah. My push off is like it's like the same as watching a small puppy trying to find a a big black cock. You know what I'm talking about? Oof. No. No, thank you. Let me see how. Oof. Nope. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this. Hold up. Stop. There you go. That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't like those. I don't like those. I like this one. I like this one. I don't like doing that whole thing, but I do like doing the dribble double. That's my favorite double. That wasn't a double. This is the double. There you go. I like doing that. Global Magicians, yo, big thanks, Piggy. We're now 10.2. I want to throw up. I want to throw up from how many that is. That's disconcerting considering I had your Academy video up for set training. Well, that one in particular, it's a pseudo push-off double. So it's not necessarily a push-off double, it's a pseudo one. So you still have a break for that one, but you're just giving the impression that you're using your thumb to push off. I mean, technically there's a push-off if you want to be gay. If you want to technically do it. But this one requires a break, whereas the traditional push-off, see, no break. Is no break. But that one's, I can't do it well and consistently. But this one, the one that I put on Patreon, is pushing. Buy some bikes. These are the snake oils. These are the hot snake oils. These are not plastic, dog. These are some. Some hot and heavy ones. Ooh. Ooh, where's that virgin? Where's that extra virgin right there, huh? That's what my mom calls me. I keep doing quadruple lifts. Well, that's the point. When you are learning to dribble double, my comments are not sending. That's odd. I have it on a live chat, at least for me, so I could see all the comments from all of them, even the racial ones. Um, I do what I want. Tips on the Vernon push-off. I can't give you tips on the Vernon push-off because I can't do the I can't do the Virgin Vernon push-off. So I can't give you tips. I got Marlowe's Cardition and it's got some really good stuff up in there. That's hot. Yeah, he's probably head virgin. He's definitely head virgin, and is way past. Sorry, way over his time. I feel like he during his time was probably light years ahead of the people around him. Now I think that it's a 13-year-old could do what Marlowe did, which is kind of terrifying. I try to practice, but I keep getting 3 cards. It's a touch thing. It's a touch thing, but the point of it is that you want to practice getting 3, for example. See that? You want to practice getting 3. You want to practice getting 2. So that's the point of it. Eventually, you could do it so that you get 4 or 5. I did that on purpose. All right, but that's the way I like to practice that. So you do 2, you do 3. I think that was 4. But you try to go back from 3 to 2 to 4. You try to do that, and I found that that's a very nice way of practicing. But I think it's most effective, obviously, for a double, and especially if you want to do one of these little bit of a fancy displays for your double lift, you could definitely do it that way. But that requires next level virginity, especially if you want to get that thing, if you want to get that particular little swinging double, that's next level virginity. Shit. I say never do more than a triple lift. I don't know. I think a triple lift is fine. Yeah, okay, you're right technically there. At that point, if you're doing quadruple lifts, there's a trick and expert card technique that uses a quadruple lift. And I'm like, are you retarded? Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, why would you, if you're lifting it, then yeah, that's a dumb way to do it. If you're doing a turnover, maybe, but it doesn't make any sense. Excuse me, Mr. Magic, but Spider-Man 3 is the greatest movie of all time. Now listen, Romancing the Stone is the greatest movie. You got Kathleen Turner, all right? Actually, second greatest. Twister. Twister is the greatest movie of all time. Without a... What? Apparently, I think Twister is the greatest movie, and then the second greatest movie is Romancing the Stone. You got Kathleen Turner, you got Michael Douglas, you got Danny DeVito. All right, wonderful script. It's a little bit of you got Kathleen Turner as a fucking author, all right, and she's writing a romance novel. She ends up going to Columbia, finding Michael Douglas. There's a whole hullabaloo. But let me tell you, it's definitely worth it, dog. F in the chat of Dangerous Dogs. Dongs is the greatest movie. I prefer Backdoor Sluts. Backdoor Sluts is definitely is definitely it. I really hope this alpaca doesn't die. She just got her last week for like 900 bucks. Damn, dude, what you doing on the stream, man? You should be helping her with the alpaca CPR. I learned a cool false cut today. Do you do any? Please, not a double undercut. I'm glad that you got my humor down. I'm glad that you got my humor down and you would know that. There's a couple. I mean, there's a bunch. Obviously, if you want to get into the cardistry territory, one thing that I like is this sort of Brian Tudor idea where you're doing Hindu shuffles and one-handed cuts like this, which is a full deck false shuffle. See that? Ooh, that's one of the things that I like, which is kind of hot. That's a cool false one. But there's a bunch. This is a... fuck, what's his name? John Bannon. John Bannon one, I think. That's a little bit of a cool one. There's a pendulum cut. I think there's a trinary cut, which I've never been able to do well. You have this one, right? You have these sort of bits. These are all little like triple packet sort of false cuts. There's a bunch of other ones. You just play around. You do is that you turn the top card face up, and then you turn the bottom card face up, and then you just play around with different packets and orientations and see how they stay that way. See that? Now, what happens sometimes too is you don't want to mix the center packets up. So this would work, for example, if you're doing 3 packets. This might be a little bit effective to do it that way, but you don't want to do it, for example, if you're doing more than 3 packets, because then eventually what could happen is that you're mixing the inside, and you don't want to do that. So double uppercuts is my favorite. I think it's better if you do it like this and you end it like that with the Tinder swipe, the hashtag Tinder swipe. But oh, there's this one. There's a little bit of a Richard Sanders one, right? This is kind of a hot one. It's based on Gary Roulette. Gary Roulette used to have a false cut that looked like that, which is just literally doing a swing cut and undoing it. But if you kind of do it in conversation, it does look like you're cutting the cards. So Richard Sanders has this wonderful variant where you just add a little bit of a swivel cut to it, and if you do it quickly, it kind of looks neat. You see that? That's kind of heat, kind of a baddie. The first one I think is called the Hollywood cut, but he would do it with Revolution cut. He would do it with Revolution cuts. I can't do it with that consistently, as fast as he does it. Fuck me. Yeah, I can't even do it as fast as he does it. But with Charlie Ayers, it's not bad. But that one's called the Hollywood cut by Brian Tudor. Hawaiian Punch, sugar packets, cool aids. Do you mean like cool aids? Like the act of cool aids? Do you try to read a book? But it's the bottom change. The bottom change. I know Sankey goes over it a lot. I can't do it well. It's called a bow top change, right? Where it's like one of that pretty much, where you're doing a top change rather, but from the bottom card. I hate it. I really fucking hate the move. I think that if you're gonna do that, might as well just do a little bit of a hot top change. There's no reason to do a bow top change. Or if you're gonna switch it for the bottom card, do a jinx change. Do a little bit of a jinx change. But yeah, but I can't. I've never been able to fucking do it. You're pretty much doing a bottom deal, and you are switching the top card as you. I fucking hate the move. But I remember Sankey has a couple different things. I think it's called the bow top change. But yeah, that's oof. No thank you, dude. No thank you for that. There are many different, like, how many different things can you do rather than that look 100 times better? The Jinx is my favorite one because literally if you just, for example, let's say we have these 2 baddies. Where's the other king? All right, let's say you want to ring in 2 kings, right? A little bit of a hotness here, right? Just Jinx change. That's it. Look at that. Hot Jinx change. My nuts. My nuts. Ooh. And if you want to do a really virgin double, you could do that. I like how there are 2 top-notch imposters in the chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's actually really funny. It's like the butcher meme, dog. Best feeling deck. I think, yeah, definitely the Copogs are the best feeling deck. But if they were thinner, I think that would be 100 times better. If they were definitely on that thin stock, boy. On that thinner stock. Okay, what is this? Things would be different, I said. Asexually, alright. The blue cohorts are thin B9 finish. I haven't touched them. I haven't touched them. I don't think that me and Illusionist are on are on terms. I mean, even though I was technically in one of their latest projects, right? I snuck myself in there, but I don't think I'm up there yet where they're sending me free stuff. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, would ya? Would ya? I'm not a mom, but I identify as a mom. Do you worry that your flying machines deck review was too short? It depends. Sometimes I'm really apprehensive about being too little and too undervaluing undervaluing my reviews. So I think that the next one I should really talk a little bit more about the inks that went into the actual cards themselves. That was an awful video. That was a fucking awful video. You don't know how many times like I remember shooting that, and then the worst thing is just the sweat dripping down because you got two lights, and then I'm just like, let me just keep. Oh, I hated that. That's the Ethan. I hope you got the joke, Ethan. I hope you got the. Do you have any book recommendations that I could put on my shelf to look smarter than I actually am? Ooh, shit. Fuck. Apparently, the big one is anything by Gary V. Makes you look like you're trying to crush it. Ugh. And what the fuck is it? Ugh. All these generalized statements. Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you'll be more productive. All right, dude. All right, bro. So anything by Gary V could make you look smarter to millennials. Bill Goldberg. Piggy, can you please divorce your wife in the chat? I don't have a wife, which is why I do magic tricks. If I had a wife, I wouldn't do magic tricks because I wouldn't be a virgin. That's a little bit of a thing. You know what I saw? I saw the new ones. I think it was a new Superfly. Maybe Daniel, you could chime in. I saw those on Instagram today. They look pretty hot. I know it's not the Superflies. It's something else, but it looked they look fairly sexual. Fairly sexual. Shuffle the deck, then cut it, and the deck stays in the same order. How is that called? How is called? I don't know if you're talking about Triumph, maybe. The alpaca shit is too emotionally draining for me to hear. Love you. I'll see you later. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that, man. That does not sound like fun. Hopefully they make it out. You gotta put one out there. Put one out there, bro. I'll light a candle later, bro. I'll light a candle for y'all. Could you at some point rank your top 5 decks on UME? Want to send them business? Oh, that's really funny because that's I think the next video that we're gonna work on. UME, haha. It's top 5 budget decks. A little bit of a hot top 5 budget deck video, so that's something that we're working on. Would you come up with the name for your channel? That is in the first live stream I ever talked about that. Should I mention it? Should I mention it? I think I should mention it. But everyone always asks me, man, and I mentioned it at one time, and I haven't. I mentioned it, I think, a couple times since. But what it was, put an F, put an F in the chat if I should say where the name PigCake came out of. Let's see. Let's see if we get some Fs here. If not, then you know what? No, I'll just keep it to myself and those. No. A Z? We got a Z here. Shit. Okay. Oh, it's a fake shuffle. I thought you meant like the routine that is used. We have a bunch of. Oof. Oof. F you. That's appropriate. You cunt. I'm gonna ban you for using inappropriate language on my. What it was? The name PigCake came before I even had a channel. So I actually have an Evernote with the date on it. Let me see if I can find the date, the specific date where I put PigCake for the first time. But what it was the person that I was previously sticking my wiener in, right? Had a dream about an argument. It was a fucking argument that we had for some fucking reason, and I had gone to a party in the dream, and my excuse for going to the party and not inviting her or not telling her is that they had a pig cake in the party. So that's where the name came out of, and I remember writing it because I love the name PigCake. For some reason, it just stuck, and it really went like it sounded like there was something about it. So I wrote it down here. Let me see if I could find it. Pig Cake. Let me see if I could find this shit. I know it's one of my first ones. Shit. Where the fuck is this, dude? Where the fuck is this? I know it's in the stuff folder, so I could tell you when the actual date when the name came out of there. Jesus, this is a throwback, dude. This is a fucking throwback. PigCake, 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 PigCake. Come on, bro. Yeah, I don't see it here. I don't see it here, but I remember writing it down because I really liked the name of that, and I really liked the way it sounded. And then that in particular was what gave me the name. So then when I was trying to think of what sort of thing am I gonna call this channel, I had a bunch of things, but then funny enough, I went through my notes and I'm like, fuck, PigCake. PigCake works perfectly fucking well. So that's what PigCake came from. That's where PigCake came from. So that was from that, and then from then on, I told the same person that's designing my cards. I told him the idea. I said, listen, man, I need a logo. If you could do that, that'd be dope. I told him an idea, which was what do you call this? I had an idea where the logo would be a pig cutting himself open and taking out a slice, and he's cake, right? So that's what I told him, and then he sent me back that the logo, and I'm like, that's it. Fuck it, that's perfect. So that's where the name came from. For those of you that might have known, even though I fucking put it, I think in a stream before, but that's the legend of the pig cake. And I remember telling him that I was very I was like, dude, could you please do this? I think this would be dope. And he goes, yeah, okay. And he didn't fucking do it. And he put that logo. He made that logo. So I'm like, oh, all right. He knows better artistically than I do. Almost. You got to make a pig deck. It's in the works, bruh. It's in the works, bro. Is it pussy pork? I expected something sexual to the name. Well, I mean, it's a fucking pig cake, dude. Unless you're somehow attracted to cakes and or a swine, I really don't know how to make it sexual to you. But I just remember hearing that and I thought it was such a great fucking name. And especially it being my excuse for apparently going to some sort of party. No, they have pig cake, dude. You don't understand. And then I'm like, pig cake, that's good. That's cool. I don't know what that's gonna be. And actually, funny enough, the way the channel started was a little bit odd because I remember I had a fucking migraine, and instead of being intelligent and reading my medication before I took it, I took, I think, one of the fucking Excedrins with like stupid caffeine, and I took like three of them. And for some reason, I couldn't sleep, and I had this fucking migraine. And I wrote the first couple episodes that like just there because I couldn't fucking sleep, and I wanted to hate myself. So that's what got it. And then I bought this phone as a camera. So this is the first camera I ever bought right here. This sex object. And then I recorded that. I'm like, I figured here's my logic. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a camera because I could just use that, and then I could use it as a phone too when I need it, which is my retarded logic. And I could have bought a nice camera from back then, like a fucking retard. Do you still have the pig speaker? What's up, dog? What the fuck is up, dog? Look at this shit, bro. How cute is this shit, bro? Look at that shit. You could even, I mean, I've cleaned the splooge off of it, but this shit was fucking dang. It's an awful speaker. It's an absolutely awful speaker, but it's very fucking legit. But yeah, that pig deck is it's in the works, dog. The piggy deck, the pig cake deck, the hotness. That's something that's happening. Hopefully, I could get it out sooner than later. It's not a good thing. The 3D printed piggy is over there. I can't get it because I'm not about to stand up on one leg. Shit. I'm attracted to cake, but that's because I'm fat. But that's because I'm fat. Damn, boy. I'm not a huge fan of cake, man. TBH, I'm not a huge fan of cake. I want my prototype. Oh, fuck. Well, I just got an email with the, apparently the close to final designs for the backs. So we'll see. Am I a micro dick? I don't know. No, I'm not. Maybe, maybe. Depends on the day. Depends on the day. Sometimes it's a shower. Sometimes it's a grower. How do you keep cards from clumping? Washing your hands. Washing your hands and not pulling your skin out because apparently I don't know how I got that. But washing your hands because if you don't wash your hands, you're transferring dirt and grime and disgustingness onto the edge of your cards, which is going to cause them to clump up. So you want to introduce your cards to the least amount of humidity as possible. Unfortunately, here there's always humidity. Card clips, I guess, but I'm trying to reduce your virginity. I'm trying to reduce your virginity, dog. Is it hard to create a deck of cards? Yes. Yes, it is. At least to me. You should make a real PigCake. My baking skills is that of a small Vietnamese monkey trying to find its way to America. So I gotta go take a shit. Bye, Piggy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. That's always a good thing. Card clips. There you go, Daniel. Especially ones that are made of fucking alligator skin or some shit. There are no pink knocks. I'd buy PigCake knocks. How hard would that be to make? I don't think that'd be hard to make at all. Just get a red hue. Just literally get the just take a picture of this, right? Let's see, take a picture and then find whatever palette pink that is on Adobe Photoshop and just copy that on the back of a blank deck. And there you go, Pig Knocks. What age did you get started in Magic? I got started at none of your fucking business, Lucas. Alright? None of your fucking business. Especially if you draw each card by yeah, that's another way that you could prolong the process. You individually draw each and every single fucking card by hand, which I don't suggest, man. I just sent Piga an Instagram message. Let me see if I could check it live here. Oh fuck. Oh, so that's a thing. Jesus, bro. Yeah, that's not a fun thing, man. And she directs so she can walk, but the vet said she's gone. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, that's rough. Oof. Piggy going for that dick pic. Yeah, it looks like I'm sending a dick pic. That's fucking rough, bro. There were Summer Pinks and Sport Pink by Knox. So then literally it's just grabbing that and putting it in an old box or putting in a new box. And there you go. Damn, bro. I mean, you're here. Yeah, I'm gonna send it unhappy face. If this phone ever fucking loads, I'm gonna send it it's literally gone. My phone is okay. There you go. I'm pressing this. I want to die right now. I want to die. What is this? Why is this not okay? I'm gonna send on right there, bro. Right there. Sad face. What movies do you like? Depends, man. Depends. I found myself looking the past couple days. I saw Romancing the Stone. I saw the sequel, Jewel of the Nile, and then I just watched The Last Starfighter right now, just in the background, just as a kind of a little bit of a hot background thing. The Last Starfighter is a tremendous fucking movie. There's a video floating around, explains what a penny liner is. That's cool. Yeah, for the people that don't know, for the virgins out there, it's always good. It's always good to also see pictures of what it looks like, so that when you see it in public, or when you see it rather, or when you not see it, because you'll never see it as a magician, you at least know what you're missing out on. So that's something that you should look up. So it's not jarring. It a good thing. Which is closest to a 10 rating, Romancing the Stone or a Jada Cole's 5? Oof. I'm glad that that's a thing now, by the way. Let's introduce the Jada Cole's rating system. into the extended PigCake universe. Romancing the Stone is a 10 for sure. Michael Douglas, fucking Kathleen Turner is oh fucking A, dude. Come on, man. PigCake cried at the end of Endgame when Iron Man had to kill Miss Potts to save the Miss Potts. Yeah, that's a spoiler. Miss Potts is in Endgame. Uh, Listen, man, it's Romancing the Stone is a 10 out of 10. All right, not being in Jada Cole's. It's a 10 out of 10 outside of Jada Cole's. It would inside of Jada Cole's, it'd probably be a 35. It'd be a 35. Why am I getting messages? You sniffly? I once found a bloody maxi pad stuck to the roof of a men's public toilet. You know, I'd rather have gone through my life not hearing that. Why? Why am I? Dude, get some C. These nuts. Vitamin C, these nuts. Do you go to conventions like Magi Fest? No. No. Because that's for virgins. I want to go to the one this year. TBH. I want to go to one this year. But I didn't go because, unfortunately, life. Life. Do trans testicles make good magicians? No, but they make excellent speedrunners. They make fantastic speedrunners. For some fucking reason. I don't know why. Shrek is a 9 out of 10. Shrek is a fucking 9 out of 10. Jesus Christ. I think Shrek's a 10 out of 10. Especially for what it did for the industry. I think Shrek might be a 10 out of 10. They originally were going to use Danny DeVito for the voice of Pikachu. Fuck. That's a fucking... That would have been even better. Holy shit. I was just watching, what do you call this? What's the other one? Danny DeVito's in Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile, which is phenomenal. Address and investigate my latest Insta message. Fucking A, dude. Let's see this. What's going on here? I can't zoom in. Why can't I fucking zoom into this? That's not, those aren't Instagrams. Those are fucking text messages that I'm trying to die. Okay, so hold up. Let me zoom in on this, which apparently I can't fucking zoom in on. Is this real right now? Penn and Teller fooled by a single card. Fool us. Oh shit, that's a throwback, man. That's a throwback. That's an amazing video. That's an amazing video, bro. It's definitely one that's fooling. I'm surprised, honestly, that they didn't, take me to Vegas. They didn't do that. They said, "Hey, man, to be honest, you might show us up with that, so we're not gonna send you to Vegas, but you could go with the trophy." I sold the trophy though. It used to be somewhere here. I want to die. Original Mario Brothers movie? That's a Jada Cole's 5. The original Mario Brothers movie is a Jada Cole's 5. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Do people think your tricks are lame? No, no, they think my tricks are amazing, dude. Look at that. Do you think that's lame? You think that's lame? Look at that. That's not lame. You could do the same with this one. You could do that one. You could do this one, right? Let's see. There's one that you could do. I've seen it done with a ring before, where it kind of looks like you're doing fucking it. I can't even do it here, but it looks like you're putting it on and take. I don't know. It's something gay like that. I once saw a comment that said, "Hey, you guys ever noticed that the fullest initial spell FU?" And I was like, "Dog, why do you have the right to exist?" You're right. You're right. Some people mention some dumb shit from time to time in the comment section. And you know what? You just gotta live with the fact that people like that exist, top notch. PigCake equals Butcher the Pig confirmed. Let me tell you, Brian, the fact that you're just coming in, alright, just now, after snorting how much illusion is below, that's not even healthy for you, you know. You know they're only using you, right? You know they're only using you. I'm watching your live stream right now on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the best place to watch these. I think it's YouTube, per se. You know, I just got a dumb idea. Would this work? We do a little bit of one of these memes. No, that wouldn't work. Nope. Okay. Uh, how that could work somehow. Nope. Nope. There's a. I'm trying to. There has to be a way to do this. Right? No, that's gay. I'm trying to. How can you do that? How could you? Nope. There's no. I'm trying to. There has to be a way to be able to like. I know if the coin, it looks pretty dope. I don't have a coin near me, but how do you? Okay, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out for a hot little bit of an Instagram video, probably. Probably. And a milkshake to top it off. Jesus, who are you? I want to die. Can you give me an idea to plant a thought of card? Please, little tips and advance. I guess to plant a card. What do you mean? Like, yeah, there you go. An 8, I think, is a good one. Brian Connor just said it. An 8 is a great one. Or unless you mean planting, like physically putting a card somewhere. I think that's what you mean, which I'm not sure. This means Piggy's gonna say, I think I'm gonna call it. No, I don't think so. Top notch. I don't fucking think so. Or the Vogue project by some loser. Some loser. Gumroad.com/Vogue. What? Huh? How's that a thing? Is that even a thing? Let me see if I could. What? I don't even know if that's a website, by the way. Slash Vokey. That might be a thing. But that's a dope one. But unless you mean physically plant a card. To physically plant a card on someone. It's not illegal. It's illegal in the same way that rape is illegal. I mean, I'm trying to find the best angle for this. Apparently, there's no fucking good angle. Good angle. Can I please get a good fucking angle on this? Or is it that my fingers are too open because I'm fucked? Is that what it is? It might be that. Ooh. It might be my fucked fingers. Oof. I want to die. What's this? So they think of a card and it's on my Instagram. I use it with Confabagram. Confabagram sounds like a made-up word that magicians would use to try to sell a product that involves the revelation of a card on their Instagram. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Butcher's gonna leave a review on Big Brother. What would Butcher say about Big Brother? You know, it'd be great. How amazing would it be if Butcher leaves just like a legitimate, like a very nice, well written review. Gum Road is Gun Road because it's ghetto and it ain't for me. Jesus, Jesus. I think you mentioned that to me before, Brian, about Confabagram. When I put out Vogue. Here's a tip for that. Practice planting cards on really good friends. Because some people may react badly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Some people might say, hey, sir, why the fuck are you near me? Why did you not shower for weeks? You fucking magician. That's what they might say. So, it's not Gumroid. I don't think that website would be good if it was called Gumroid, Brian. It's called Gumroad. 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 Not Cumroad. Not Gumroid. I don't know why they called it that, honestly. I know there's some sort of historical thing, but just the name itself. It's like I saw there's a commercial for something called Newgenics. It's a commercial for something called New fucking Genics. Why are you gonna have something so close to the word eugenics? I tried planting a card on an officer, but he didn't like it. Chimed in by Stefan. Gun Road went bang bang on my computer. That's because of the guns that you have. I'm surprised. Do you have a gun, Stefan? Do you have a gun? Uh, Cum Road was taken. Daniel says not showering, showering. Jesus Christ, not showering every day is good for you. Doesn't waste your skin. Everyone knows this. That's the. You're right. Magicians are they're life hacking right now. They're life hacking here. Stop hating on Gum Road. You're gonna make PigCake feel bad. Also, PigCake, why the fuck did you trim the beard? I didn't trim the. What are you? Are you trying to? You're trying to get me to say stuff about my appearance right now. I could pull up pube right now, right there. Look at that. That's a pretty long. That's a pretty long beard here. Right. Let me see if I can do another one here. Oh, that's rough. That's rough right there. Nope. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Look at that. That's a long. That's a long one right there. That's a baddie. A long little bit of a pube. Right? Direct from my face. Stefan doesn't have a gun according to the FBI, but he does have, according to the hood. According to the hood. Oh, it's hood rules. It's hood rules. I swear 80% of magicians stink and wear old clothes. I think they call it, what do they call it? They call it, thrifting. When they go to thrift stores and buy old clothes. But the thing is that when you need to clean the clothes. You need to clean the clothes. So you can't just wear it and then not just clean it after. You know, like, oh, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm sure they cleaned it at the thrift store where I bought my black shirt in. Daniel's pubes glued to your face don't count as a beard. Thank you for that, Brian. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Uh, epoxied pubic hairs on my face. Who did that? Somebody on Jackass did that a while ago, I think, and it was kind of cancerous. Ooh, ooh. Well, Brian, you just stole my fucking joke. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. You know what? You added to it though. You expanded on it. Improved it. There you go. Pigga, check out my Daniel Pube joke. It was way better. Shit. You know, yeah, you guys are gonna have to a pube joke off. You're gonna have to have a. Daniel says he lasers. You know, I didn't know what a Brazilian wax was until I would say a couple years ago. I always figured it's just a type of wax, you know, just a type. But then I imagine that it's not. It's not that. It's not a cute thing. You're bending over a lady putting hot wax on your dick, pussy, and or body parts, and then she's ripping it off. Durga Durga, Muhammad Jihad. Yeah, that's a phenomenal fucking movie. That is a phenomenal fucking movie. He's the greatest actor I've ever seen. He's acting so well. Hey Daniel, how many ladies has your past gotten you? Is it pronounced horizon or horizon? Horizon. What? Hor. I like Whore Island. I like Whore Island. Whore Island is my favorite one. Whore. Whore Island. Oh fuck. I can't wait to wash my hands after leaving Goodwill. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands from the disgusting magicians that just go around there looking for clothes to wear the conventions. Honestly. You remember this? Remember this control? There's a little bit of a hot control here. Right? Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. The stream was 144p and I thought it was for some artsy reason. Maybe. Whore Island better than Romancing a Stone. You know, I might give that to you. I might give that to you. It's definitely whereas Whore Island is an 11, Romancing a Stone is a 10. Depends on what whore island, because let me tell you, if there are any whores like the whores that saw me get ran over by a vehicle, then I rather Romancing a Stone. Kathleen Turner was a fucking bad one back then. Holy shit. Obviously, she's old and fat now, but back then, oof, man. My old school theorized that Dean had cancer and glued his pubes to his hair. Our proof was in his waxed looking head. Oh, the Dean. I thought you meant like a dude named Dean. Piggy, can you do a color change? Yeah, I'll do the best color change. That's the worst color change, by the way. Honestly, like, for some reason, this one is the shapeshifter. I've never liked it as a color change. I've always thought it was a cancerous one, right? Because it doesn't really do a color change of one card. How do you? Are you ready? How crazy would it be right now if this thing just fucking disappears? How stupid would it be if I'm just staring at it and then this shit just this? I can't do that. I'm not that good. But this one is a yeah. The shapeshifter is a garbage color change. I think it was originally done like this, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, I think it was originally supposed to be done like this, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember my Mark D'Souza shapeshifter download from Illusionist, I think that that's the way it was supposed to be performed initially. Um, but then I forgot who. Maybe Mark D'Souza is the one that brought it to that particular, but the original dude that made it up did it from that position, which was kind of a garbage color change. But I think even done like this, it's a garbage color change. And mind you, I like the twirl change. So I'm not the best judge of color change. I like this one too. The paint, just the standard paintbrush. There's something very pretty about it. I like it because it reminds me of having to forcibly paint for my father. Right? Did that change an ace to an ace? Is that what that did? Yes, that didn't count. That did not count. Hey guys, lips stained red from drinking too much Kool-Aid here. That only happens if you're white and you drink Kool-Aid. Is this real? Is that a okay? You see people that just wave the cards, no snap. What are you talking about? You talking about the dreaded? You look your cards in the middle now. Look at this right here. Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Are you dropping your mixtape here? Could you drop? Listen, I purposely let me. I don't know if I could change the video settings while it's live. Um, wait, hold up. PigCake. Pick your Poison Homicide remix. That's cancer. I feel like you dropped your mixtape. Piggy, show us your face you made when you saw your dad in the passenger seat picking you up from school one day. Oh shit, man! Thank you, bro. Thank you for that wonderful memory that I had. I don't have a father though. I don't have a dad, so I don't know what you're talking about. What's your best cut and restore rope routine that you use at birthday parties? Well, usually it involves this right here. You say, "Hey kids, look at my pant string. Look at my pant string," and then you get into whatever your favorite routine is. Can I do this thing with this with my pant strings? Fuck. Great. Now I lost it. I could do this though. I could do this thing. It's not even worth it. It's not even fucking worth it, dude. This little thing that I did last live stream that people were like, how'd you do this? It's literally in every kid's book. But you have the little hole there, right? And you're gonna try to do it quickly. So you go, oh, you see it did it. It it's in there. You could do it again if you want. See? It's in there. But now I fucked my pants up. So because this one's longer. So this is a little. So that's one that I like doing for the kids. You know, every once in a while, you go, "Hey guys, look at my pants." I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a trick. Let me just do this, and then you end up wanting to slowly kill yourself. Oh, because you were paying attention to my wiener. I'm waiting for the day that someone doesn't know who Top Notch or Simo or Stefan or Satchel or Purple Nails comes on stream and gets to learn. What's the worst trick you've messed up? Probably Brainwave deck. I think that's one that I remember messing up, and I spread too many cards. And they're like, wait, why are there a bunch of cards spread? And I'm like, shut up. And that was not fun. You can't come back when you fuck up a trick like that. I think my damn dude. Uh, he asked for the worst trick you messed up, not the trick you messed up the worst. You know what I mean? All right, you know what I mean. Fuck, Brian. Out here, like you know what it is. Christian Rodriguez. The fuck is Christian Rodriguez, bro? He asked for the. Okay, hold up. Who is top notch? Sima, Stefan, Satchel, Purple Nails. Are these all the memes? Are these all the legendary memes? PigCake forums be like, listen, man. These are from crutches for the past 3 months. All right, these are from straight up crutches. I can't do. You know, I could probably do some. I'm gonna do a trick with this. I'm gonna do a trick with that right there. This is the greatest gum of all time, by the way. It's the greatest gum of all time. This gum in particular is made pretty much from the cum of angels, right? It's made. We got hold up. Now I gotta wait for this one. Rich Kielbasa. Hold up. Now I gotta wait for the Brad Christian meme to pop up. I hate this because I don't know when it comes. Thank you, Rich Kielbasa. Don't do drugs. I want to actually get a Dare shirt, man. I want to get a Dare shirt. I haven't been able to find them. I need to go thrifting with Daniel. Funny enough, I shit on magicians for going to thrift shops, and yet that's an episode that we have planned later on. But Rich Kielbasa, thank you for those hot $20 roonies. Funny enough, PigCake, go get 3-piece Georgia Goldman with coleslaw and Pepsi, you faggotron. Don't fucking tempt me. Alright? Don't fucking tempt me. I'll fucking hobble over right now, even though you know exactly how far the KFC Taco Bell is. Does weed count? Weed counts as a drug, Ethan. Alright? You know, even magic counts as a drug. Magic technically counts as a drug. If you, never, okay. I was about to do something I would regret with this card. Speaking of gum, if you go to gumroad.com/pigcake, you could buy stuff. That's true. You could buy stuff. If you go to pigcake.me, that's the better one because then you get more of and then you want to die. Sex is a drug. I'm sober. Was that home? Oh man, I was about to fucking just punch a PigCake speaker. Caffeine is a drug. I think caffeine is the more prevalent drug or the most prevalent drug in the entirety of the planet. I think from last time I remember reading that in one of the psychology books. They were talking about caffeine. How pretty much caffeine has the same symptoms when you have withdrawal from caffeine. Just at a little bit of a micro sort of not dose, but micro. You get like a micro withdrawal where you have headaches and you have the same symptoms of somebody that has more substantial withdrawal symptoms with caffeine. So it's very interesting in that sense. But it's the same as nicotine, same shit. They're all uppers or what's the term? Stimulants. Stimulants. That's the official term. Can I still look at drugs? If cocaine is a drug, I'm high. Listen, that illusionist coke is not coke. All right, that's 99% baby powder and then 1% blow. All right, so you're doing baby powder, dog. That's how they get you an illusionist, bro. That's how they get you, fam. They're not as good as I am. They're not gonna treat you as good as I will, Brian. All right, fuck. If do you have a fetish? That's a great one. Yeah, I have a foot fetish, man. I love feet. Whenever a woman sticks her foot in my face, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. And if you have a foot fetish, you should fucking jump from somewhere high up. It's like I'm doing magic when I'm on drugs. I mean, okay. I was about to grab something. But I guess if that's something you want to call yourself, Colorado just legalized psychedelic mushrooms. Yeah, yeah, Colorado. Everyone in Colorado is going to be absolutely toasted. Um, I feel like that might be a stereotype. Or if you could you imagine you just go and it's a puff of just smoke in Colorado from them, and also just stacks of money from all the tax revenue that they've collected from selling legal drugs. Mm. My fetish is shitting on magicians, but I already told you that. Jesus. I mean, there's certain magicians you could shit on, and it wouldn't be a bad thing. Like Jim Pace, you could shit on Jim Pace. He's a fucking piece of shit. Um, but magicians like that, there's a bunch. There's some. You don't smoke mushrooms. I meant the. Oh my god, Brian, this is why. Oh my. Oh fuck. I was about to fucking. Listen, man. You know what I meant, all right? I was referring to the marijuana from Colorado. I wasn't. I maybe it's that it reminded me. Maybe it's that I didn't think enough. You know, you could shit on Brian Connor. Is that what the illusionist Bucks have turned you into? Someone that enjoys getting shat on, Brian? Is that what it is? Uh, yeah. Jesus. Because I'm not. Oh shit! You can't put me on timeout because I'm not black. Pratic Carry just subscribed. I forgot that I got subscription notifications on. You know what I hate, by the way? This is something that I bought this a while ago, right? This is a lav mic, so it has a little bit of a wind thing. Look at how fucking much, look at how much fucking coil this motherfucker has, dude. Why? Why? I want to connect this to something that goes in my. I wanted to use this, but instead, like an asshole, I fucking. Ugh. All right. I haven't tested it though, so we'll see. Like sex. I'll let you know how the blue cohorts are. I just spent $100 on Illusionist. Shit. Damn, dude. Brad Christian is doing a. He's having a nice night today. Then he's gonna have a fat night. That coil is called a cable. Yeah, you know. Listen, man. You guys are. We have different language down here, dog. We have different language down here. All right. It's a cable. It's a 20-foot cable. All right. I understand it's designed to connect to the camera and then go all the way to where you are. But here's the thing. I just want to connect it to my recorder. All right. I just want to connect it to this puppy. Look at this. Ugh. I have a look at this shit. This is PigCake upping production value, man. You guys don't realize it because you're like, wow, dude, what is this? What is this? Why am I hearing correct audio for once? Everyone, stop correcting Pig. Thank you for that, Brian, acting like a middle school teacher. Everyone, stop making fun of Samantha for getting an A on the test, all right? Just because everyone here got a C or lower doesn't mean you guys need to poke fun at Samantha. And then obviously Samantha gets beat the fuck up after class. Um, Jesus Christ, bro. Why is the fucking chat? Okay, the chat went black for a hot second, and I was about to time it out. Do I have a favorite song? Is This Love by Survivor. And anything from that album, honestly. Anything from that same album with Is This Love. When Seconds Count, Survivor, 1986. It's one of my favorite albums next to Vital Signs, 1984. That one's a hot one. You have I Can't Hold Back. All right. Um, you have fuck. I'm trying to remember songs from that album now. Fuck. Did you skin a gerbil for that mic cover? I mean, I had to trim it. I had to trim this shit. If you notice, there's a bunch of cuts here that I had to trim because it would get in the way of the wide angle lens. So the wide angle would see all this pubic hairs, and it wouldn't be a good thing. Do you have a least favorite song? Shit. Uh, what's my least favorite song? Fuck. I can't even think or what song would it be. It's probably something like modern or something recent. Probably something recent. But anytime they play like a song over and over again, I just hate it, man. I loved Somebody That I Used to Know. I fucking love that song. But then every radio station played it at least 20 times. And it just killed it for me. But then, as of late, I found remixes of it that fucking phenomenal. I'm only asking so Top Notch Butcher could bring. Oh, shit. My favorite album was The Eminem Show. Ill. Ill. Jesus fuck. Walruses and squaruses. What's this guy Chris D'Elia doing? That is probably the greatest thing I've ever heard. Doing his Eminem imitation. What the fuck? There's a flat Earth group on Facebook with 120,000 members. Their head is a picture of a flat Earth. For a second, I believed that. Oh shit! Listen, man. If you want some hot theories, look at the demon magic videos. Look at the demon magic videos and look through the comments. No, you're just a Satan. You're just Satan. That's what you are. And there was one in particular that was phenomenal because it's like, guys, don't heed his warning here. I don't know if it's a troll or not, but the latest demon video that I did, somebody put a comment saying, "Don't heed his jokes or the funny music. This is Satan talking to you." It's like, all right. Send nudes if you're. I mean, I'll send them when you learn how to fucking write. Hey Chris, there's an orange tree. What the Oh my goodness. That's drugs. That's fucking drugs. Yeah, that's my favorite thing too, Ethan. In those videos, you could even come out and say, "Yeah, I'm lifting two cards, man. I'm lifting two cards as one, and then this one, which is not the real card, goes into the middle, and then now I could pretend that it came to the top of the deck, and they'll still be like, yeah, but you're just doing that to cover up the demon that's actually helping you. You're just doing that. You think I would lift a card that way? All right, motherfucker. You think I would lift a card that way if a demon was helping me do it? I'd fucking do it like this. I'd be like, hey, all right, card. Look at this. Now it's in the middle. I mean, now it's on the top, and then you could look through all of them, and you're not gonna find a duplicate. I'd do it that way. Or you know what? I'd have the demon do it in their hands. I'd be like, yo, hey, take the top card, put it in the middle, look at it, push it in, snap your fingers, and now it's back on top, right? Look through the deck. There isn't a duplicate. You could keep the deck. There you go. I would do it that way if I was having a demon help me out. Bitch, is this love? Is this love? Jesus. Jesus. Tuesday's video. Your double lift sucks. Tuesday's video is gonna be your double lift sucks. Thursday's video, I'm not sure yet, but Tuesday's video, look out for that shit. 10 o'clock. That's hot and heavy, heavy, and sexual for those of you that enjoy those sort of videos. It's a theory, I guess. Theory, not less of a tutorial, more of a theory-based video. These nuts. What's coming? I don't know. I forgot what's coming out. I know I wrote it down. What's coming out for the Academy on Tuesday, but it can't come to me now. I read somewhere that for one of those demon conspiracies, and he warned anyone going to a magic show not to sign a card because that'll be signing a contract with the devil. I think that's a good one to end it on. I'm gonna end the stream at that point. That's fucking retarded. That's absolutely retarded. Don't buy it. Yeah, don't buy the. Don't sign it because if you sign it, guess what? You're signing. You know you're signing a contract with a virgin. That's what you're saying. Signing a contract with. Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm gonna end the stream here. All right. Reason being is that I'm kind of hungry. To be honest, I'm fairly hungry. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Those of you guys that stick around here and do some frantic whatever you do behind the scenes. I appreciate y'all. A PigCake, can you make a channel with serious stuff unrelated to magic, or do you take anything seriously that's not magic? Damn, dude, I take some stuff that's serious that's not magic. I take I take. Oh, you know what I take very seriously. It's when, especially when